This summer I've been using my portable camp oven and making different recipes that we can try camping. I've been making cookies, brownies, breads, and today I'm going to make some angel food cake. This is one of my favorite cakes, and so today we're going to try it out. And the nice thing about this is it's only going to need water to make this cake. So let's start mixing up this cake and then we'll put our oven together and we'll see how well this works. I assume it won't be too hard. So we're at a really cool campsite. You can see the Great Smoky Mountains behind me over there. And this recipe is really easy because we only have the mix and 1 1/3 cups of water. So this makes it really easy compared to some of the other recipes, except maybe the frozen pie. That one was really just put it in and cook it. But we're going to put it in our new GSI bowl. I changed to stainless steel this year. And I've got some bottled water that we're going to just stick in here for 1 1/3 cups, and we're going to mix it, and then we should be pretty easy. So let's just mix this up. I didn't have 1/3 of a cup, so I kind of guessed, and we'll see how well this goes. I absolutely love angel food cake. It's also my birthday, which is why I'm making it. So, because it's my birthday, I get to choose what cake I'm gonna make. And because we're camping, this is a perfect time to try this out. There we go. See how it's getting nice and bubbly? I think we don't want to over mix it because we want the bubbles. I even brought 2 just in case. So let's let that grow. And now, let's go set up our oven. We purchased this oven last summer and I've absolutely loved cooking in it, and that's why I've been making these videos this summer, because I think it's just a lot of fun. But as you can see, it's just a foldable camp oven, and it's real simple. It's basically just gonna sit on here like that. We'll lock it in, and we will lock in the bottom, and there we have our camp oven. So now, we're going to put in the grate. I was like, uh-oh, did I forget it? But it's right there. And we're just gonna turn on the stove. I'm gonna put it on the lowest one because I have an angel food pan, and I'm gonna make sure that it fits in there because it might not. Oh yeah, perfect. Just gonna light it on the bottom and press the button. And there we go. So it does have a thermometer on the top, and I find it to be fairly accurate, but it's always gonna be hotter on the inside than what it actually is, than the thermometer says. While our oven is heating up, let's pour our angel food cake into our angel food pan. So you do have to have a special pan for this, so I had to pick one up. I actually forgot it on the trip on my kitchen in my house, so we had to buy another one just so I can make this video. And let's put it in there. I have my favorite silicone spoon that I'm just going to do to put the extra on top. And with this cake, it's gonna raise, and then we are going to cook it. Then it needs about an hour to cool. So this is gonna take a lot longer than one of my normal things that I'm trying in this oven. But there we go. We are at about 350, so I'm gonna turn this off right now, just so that it's not as loud. And this handle gets really, really hot. So if you have an oven like this, you have to have something to touch this or else you're gonna burn yourself. So I'm gonna get a paper towel real quick. So let's open this up and put in our cake. So it says that this cake will take about 37 minutes to cook, but from my experience, everything in this oven cooks a lot faster. Even though it says it's 350 up here, this little thermometer usually reads pretty hot, so it's probably more about 400. So I'm actually gonna turn this flame down a little bit so that it doesn't get too hot, or else the bottom of it will probably burn. I've never used a pan like this in here before, but I really do like this oven, and I like that it has glass that we can see inside. So I'll know if I'm burning it. I might have to take it out and rotate it a little bit, but one thing about this camp oven is it gets super hot when you're using it. So I'm gonna check it in about 5 minutes and see where it's at, and now I'm just gonna sit here and let it cook. All right, let's check on our angel food cake. We're at about maybe more about 10 minutes now. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. It's cooking. I'm gonna rotate it real quick so I don't burn it. Everything about this is super hot. So let's rotate it. Oh, there's definitely some in there. Got a little bit of jiggle. Let's try to rotate it just so we get an even cook. But it looks like it's cooking. It's not burning yet. The top of it hasn't cooked yet. You want to make sure it's really dry, but this is definitely not going to take 35 minutes like it said. So we're going to put it back in. It might only need about 10 more minutes, and then we might be done. But we'll come back and check it. All right, we're at 6 more minutes, so let's come take it out. I'm starting to see a little bit of a crust up here, so hopefully we're getting closer, because like I said, I really don't want to burn it. So let's open it up and see what we're getting. Looks golden brown and firmer now. There we go. I think it's probably close enough. So what I'm gonna do is I need to find a pan to put this upside down so that it doesn't shrink and that hopefully it just falls out of this pan. All right, I took it out. Let's look. Might be coming down a little bit right there, so I need to flip it over before this all shrinks in here, starting to fall apart right here. Looks like it's brown and cracked, so that's good. So let's find a pan, or maybe I can just flip it over and then it'll slowly fall out onto a plate. All right, so I've got it upside down on this plate. I hope it doesn't fall all the way out, but we're gonna let it cool off. You have to wait till it completely cools down. So I'm hope it sticks to the pan a little bit so it doesn't fall onto my table. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go watch the sunset over the Great Smoky Mountains, and then we will come back and hopefully we can eat it. And it's okay if it's not gonna be perfectly able to cut because we're camping anyways and I don't even have a serrated knife. But that's what makes this kind of fun. And like I said, I'm just trying this out to try something new. But we'll go watch the sunset and we'll be back. All right, let's come see if we can get this thing out of here now. It's cooled off for a little bit before it gets too dark. And let's make sure that it did go all the way through and not burn. There we go. Side looks good, not too burnt. So apparently I did forget to record myself trying it out at the end, but here I am putting a little bit of chocolate on, and it actually came out really, really well. Everybody really liked it. And here we have the sun going down over the Great Smoky Mountains of North Carolina.